One of the interesting insights from social neuroscience is into a phenomenon called flaming. I don't know if you know flaming. Flaming occurs when you're doing an email and you sit down and you type out a message and you're a little agitated, maybe a little angry, and you hit send without thinking about it, and then you wish you hadn't. Flaming apparently occurs because of a mismatch between the information required by the social brain to keep an interaction on track and the information we can get when we're sitting alone staring at a video monitor. There is a structure called the orbital frontal cortex, which monitors moment to moment, face to face or on the phone, the emotional reaction of the person we're with, and tells us what to do or say or not do or say next. If it has no information, then a phenomenon occurs called disinhibition, where whatever impulse may be about to fly, flies without the OFC, orbital frontal cortex, stopping it. So there's an implication here for the technological world. Contrast that email problem with what's called a human moment. There's a literature on this. A human moment occurs when two people really connect. And one article on that, actually in the Harvard Business Review, says if you want to have such a moment with people at work, with an organization, with anyone, you have to do what? You have to turn off your BlackBerry, close your laptop, don't do it now, but close your laptop, end your daydream, and pay full attention. The fact that we need to remind ourselves of this suggests that technology is interfering with human relationships and connectivity in ways that we're only starting to realize. There is a word coined for how you feel when the person you're with takes out their BlackBerry or takes out that ringing cell phone and pays full attention to it and treats you like an it. That word is pizzled. It's a combination of puzzled and pissed off. Now, another result of the social circuitry is that we realize now why emotions are contagious. Exactly what the mechanism that allows one person's emotional state to impact directly and covertly or overtly the others. There are studies that were done where strangers come into a psych lab, they fill out a mood checklist, how are you feeling right now? And then they stare at each other in silence for 2 minutes, and then fill out that same checklist. And it turns out that the person who's most expressive in that dynamic transmits his or her emotions to the other person in 2 silent minutes. What this means is that there is a subterranean emotional economy that's part of any human interaction. No matter what we're doing ostensibly, we're affecting the other person's emotional state, or they're affecting ours for better or for worse. This has very interesting implications for leadership, because in any social group, the most powerful person in the group has the strongest impact on the other people's emotional state. And when you put that together with another finding from neuroscience, which has to do with the brain configuration of people when they're in a state of optimal cognitive efficiency, you realize that a teacher or a boss can emit or radiate emotions that will throw someone out of that state. It ups the ante for leaders, for people in powerful positions, in terms of their immediate responsibility to the people they're working with. That is, that a leader's task becomes one of helping people get and stay in the optimal state where they can do what they're doing at their best. There are studies that have been done of teams and team leaders, and they find that if the team leader is in a really foul mood, what happens? The people on the team feel the same, and the performance plummets. If the leader is very positive, very supportive, upbeat, people feel good, and the team performs very well.